If you're wanting to watch the best sketch comedy of all time, check out Chappelle Show. But that's a video for another day. If you're wanting to watch possibly one of the best top 5 comedy sketch shows of all time, you definitely gotta check out Key and Peele. You guys remember Key and Peele? It seemed like one of the next best things after Chappelle's Show. They tried with Mencia as a sketch comedy show, but it just didn't work. Mencia stole a lot of jokes, and it just wasn't funny. But Key and Peele, my god, those guys are some improv gods. Key and Peele was a Comedy Central show that lasted from 2012 to 2015. These guys previously met on the show Mad TV, which I thought was great. It's up there in my opinion with Saturday Night Live and In Living Color. Very funny sketch comedy show. Those guys, without knowing each other too well, ran into each other a couple of times in improv studios, but when they worked on Mad TV, they didn't know each other that well. But their chemistry worked. The skits that they did together were great, and they seemed to make a good team. And after Mad TV went off the air, these guys got a contract with Comedy Central to do a show. And each episode was pre-taped, and they actually did kind of the Chappelle Show format where they talked to the audience between seasons 1 through 4. They went and talked to the audience, and then they showed the sketch like Chappelle used to do. The last season they didn't do that though. They had like a sketch where they were driving around in a car just talking, which was fine. You know, it came with some funny stuff. One of the first skits that they ever aired was the "I said bitch," where they're talking to each other as boys of how that they talk to their wife, knowing damn well they ain't never said that, but that's why they're being really quiet when they say this, because they know that it's not true. That's a funny one. A lot of the impersonations that they did were good, especially Barack Obama and Luther being the anger translator. But I think the most iconic skit ever that I quote daily would be the one with the angry substitute teacher. It's a substitute teacher that's used to being in the inner cities and used to these ratchet names. Now he's around all these white people, and he's assuming that their names are pronounced terribly, but they're just, they're just pronounced how they sound. And it's just funny. Every time you meet someone named Aaron, you call him Aaron or Blake Balake and stuff like that. It was a very interesting sketch, and I thought it was brilliant. One of the best sketches I've ever seen in my life. After the success of this show, winning multiple awards like a Peabody Awards, Primetime Emmy Awards, NAACP Awards, Writers Guild Awards, multiple awards that I can't even count, they finally called it quits. The show became to be repetitive, and that's not something that they wanted to do. They didn't want to have that attachment to each other forever. Jordan moved on to be a film writer and director, which he gave us 2 great movies, Get Out and Us, that I really enjoy. Keegan-Michael Key is acting. He's not just doing hilarious roles, but he's actually showing his acting chops of being dramatic as well. But then they come back once in a while. They were in the Toy Story 4 movie that happened 2 years ago. This is probably some of the best chemistry I've ever seen between 2 actors, and the fact that they still have a great relationship is rare. Usually, within time separates others, but I'm glad that they can still constantly collaborate. And yeah, let me know in the comments, what was your favorite Key and Peele skit? Who do you think is funnier? And would you like to see possibly a revival or a reunion special with these guys?
Help keep your brother out the streets. Subscribe to my dad's YouTube channel. Love, peace, and chicken.